And Venus indicates how you attract money, because Venus is the planet of attraction, and the law of attraction covers everything really. But with money, you have to attract it. You can't steal it, take it. You have to attract somebody to give you the money. And I'm going to go through each Venus sign to indicate in this part 2 what you need to do to attract money. So with Libra, Venus in Libra, what you have to do, money attracts money. With this Venus in Libra, obviously Libra's in its home, okay? Money attracts money. As a Libra, Venus in Libra, you kind of do have to look the part. You know, you do have to look the part. You do have to dress, potentially purchase certain things that will attract more money to you. People will notice you, people will recognize you, because Libra is obviously Venus, and Venus is attraction. So you have to look attractive. You have to look like you're doing things, you know? You have to act as if, even if you don't have it like that, but you still have to have it like that. That's going to bring it to you quicker. It's going to attract the money to you. You have to potentially make that high purchase item just to not only feel good, but to really go into that kind of energy that you want to be in. And when you're in that energy, you're going to attract more of that to you. 100%. Partnership. Partner. And this is twofold. So this is two different things basically, but they both are very necessary. First of all, in a relationship, in like an intimate relationship, Venus and Libra needs a partner. And the reason why they need a partner, because this is all vibration. All of this astrology is all vibration. And when Venus in Libra has a partner, they vibrate on a higher frequency, because you know Libra, you know Venus, you know it's all about partnership. So they naturally rise, they naturally feel better, they naturally do better. And because of that high energy, then they're going to attract things to them. They're going to attract money to them. And if people just know they have a partner, they also become more stable. They also become more grounded, and they potentially work better and operate in a better manner because of the partner, the relationship partner, and also business partner. And Venus in Libra, to get more money, should partner up with somebody, anybody, well, not anybody, with somebody who is, you know, in the same field, or, you know, they agree on the same things and they want the same things, have the same goals, aspirations, whatever have you. They should do that, partner up with these people and work together, because, you know, Libra's about balance, and they need that balance. Sometimes maybe what they can't do, the other person can do, and the partnership that they have will allow this Venus and Libra to actually obtain and attract more money just through the partnership alone. You know, because they like to have someone that they can bounce their ideas off, that they can communicate with, negotiate with, all these different things, and they really do become better in their life, and they can make more money, attract more money, etc. So that's really what Venus in Libra is about. And you've got Scorpio. Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, they need to focus on change. They need to have the ability to transform and change, whatever it may be. They must be ready to take that step into maybe doing something different, maybe something they haven't done before, maybe something that is unique, or you know, something that they potentially wouldn't go into. But they have to accept that change must be a reality in their life in order for them to attract the money they have. They can't stay stagnant. They can't be doing things on repeat, the same thing year after year after year. They don't attract money in that way. The finances won't come to them because their energy will be lower level, because they're not operating in the attractive self. Yeah. They become attractive when they have the money. Venus, every single Venus sign, okay? Every single Venus sign operates more attractive when they focus on what the sign is about. So what Scorpio is about is change, okay? And they become more attractive when they change. They attract more money when they change. When they bring a level of intensity. When they're intense, when they're operating at an intense level, yeah? No lethargicness. They could go the whole 24 hours if they must, you know. Lethargic cannot be in their, you know, mentality. They have to be intense, doing things, going after things, doing this, doing that. When they're like that, and sometimes it may feel like an overload at times, but they will see the results of that intensity through the money coming in, you know. They have to have a life that is intense, that is passionate in some ways. Sometimes, you know, intensity and passion can be kind of merged together as one, because sometimes we're only passionate about things that give us this feeling of intensity and vice versa. So this is the key aspect. It must remain intense. And also, I would like to add this one. This is an interesting one. Intimate. Now, what do I mean by intimate? Basically, if the Venus in Scorpio isn't having intimate relations with someone, they are not connecting to their higher octave. They are not connecting to their higher energetical self when Venus is in that Scorpio placement. If they're not having the intimacy, their energy is low. And I believe most Venus and Scorpios would agree with me. So therefore, that is, again, part of their remit. That has to be part of their life. And, you know, obviously not anyone or anything, obviously. I'm not saying that at all, but it has to be involved. Because when they have that intimate connection, they feel alive and they feel, it's just vibration. Honestly, it's just pure vibration. They're vibrating at a better level, and therefore they're going to attract money coming to them easier. Like attracts like. You know, if something's vibrating up here and you're vibrating down here, yeah, you think the thing that's up here is going to come down to your level that you want to obtain. You want to obtain this, and you think it's going to come down if you're vibrating on a lower level. No, you have to vibrate at a higher level, and then you will get it. See, it's in reach. You see, it's in reach. Down here, it's not in reach at all. So this is the key. And intimacy for Scorpio is one of the keys. Sagittarius. This is an interesting one. We know what Sagittarius like. Some people do anyway. Freedom. They must have freedom in their life. When they don't have this level of freedom, when they feel as if the environment they're in doesn't allow them to be free. They can still have freedom in the workplace. Don't get me wrong. They can have their, that freedom if they feel like it. But if they don't feel like it, then again, like it's the levels that the vibration is not vibrating to the level that they need to obtain the wealth, to obtain the money. Freedom is key to accessing money because you feel better, you operate better, you do better because of the freedom element in your life. This is an independent sign. So when they have freedom, it's not like they're lazy and lethargic. They can actually do things, and they love to do things. They need to also be outside as well. They need to go different places as well. The freedom to explore. This is key aspect. And the reason why is because experiences. They need experiences. The experiences will allow them, because this Sagittarius is such the way they think, Sagittarius, the way Sagittarius thinks is they're abstract thinkers. They're mental explorers. Their mind explores, and their mind can only explore through experiences. So they could go to somewhere and do something, and the general people will find it they will just hold on to what's happening in that experience. But the Sagittarius is gaining different types of information, abstract information that others can't get. And the reason why they need those experiences, because when they gain this information, they're going to be able to utilize that to actually increase their earning potential, even if it's small. But the continuation of experiences for the Sagittarius, Venus in Sagittarius, the continuation for experiences will allow them to obtain money more. It just has to be something that has to happen regularly, routinely. The more they do it, the better they become. And mental exploration. And this covers a lot of things. This covers a lot of different type of aspects. But what we're talking about here is studying. It could be education. It could be learning different things. Yeah, it could be learning, higher learning, education, university, college. It could be, something similar to astrology. It could be religion based. Really going deep into religion, understanding whatever it may be. But they have to explore their mind and study and learn. They have to learn things on a big level. Things that are not just like, are not small. Things that are actually world-like. Things that will actually affect your external world. Not just like learning something like algebra. It has to be something big. And they have to explore their mind. The more they explore their mind, the Venus in Sagittarius, again, the more they gain financially. Capricorn. Public perception. They have to maintain their public perception continuously. They have to make sure, and this could be in the work environment, this could be in social media, this could be in their community, wherever they have the potential to make an income. Wherever they have the potential to make an income, they must maintain a certain level of public perception where they may have a professional outlook, or their people respect them, or they're always, they're not unprofessional. They're not. They do things properly. So their public perception is key for them to making money. And when it's in your Venus, it's so key. Capricorn, Venus and Capricorn is so key for making money. You have to maintain the standards. And taking things step by step. When a Capricorn Venus takes things step by step, they really and truly, they really and truly talk into the universe every time they take that step. They're not rushing. They're expecting. The reason why they can be patient and take things a step by step, do things, not try and skip the process, and enjoy the process as well. Whatever they're trying to do, enjoy that process. Take things step by step. No rush. Don't try to, outdo yourself. When they take things step by step, the money comes. It's just going to gravitate towards them because they're operating in that Capricorn element. You see, that's a Capricorn element. The mountain goat climbs the mountain. Capricorn is the mountain goat, okay? And it climbs the mountain. And how does it climb the mountain? It climbs the mountain one step at a time, carefully taking a step, not just running up the mountain. They take their steps carefully. And that's why they get to the top of the mountain. That's why Capricorn climbs in their career, doing things step by step. It's key. And obviously the biggest key is discipline. They must have discipline in their life. Discipline is a key aspect for any Capricorn Venus. When they show discipline in their food, in their training, in their house, in their clothes, in their job, whatever it is, show discipline. You're going to attract the money to you. People are just going to notice you and notice how you operate. And that, like I said, Venus is about attraction. Venus is about attraction. Okay? That's what Venus is. It's attraction. So you have to be attracting in your Venus sign, and be attracting in your Venus sign if you're Capricorn is discipline. That's how you're so attractive. Even, impressing someone. You can use these same things to just impress someone. This is how attractive you are. If you be disciplined as a Capricorn Venus, you're going to impress them. Simple. Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius. Innovative. This is the biggest Aquarius trait, in my opinion. The ability to make something from nothing. You need to always, and not just that, it's looking at things and maybe doing something that no one's done before, or saying something that no one's done before, or being something that no one's done before. It's originality, innovative. It's something that you can do. You can do it without maybe anyone giving you a guidance to do it, or anyone prompting you to do it. Be innovative. Be different. Be different. Be different. Venus in Aquarius, be different. Trust me, you'll obtain that financial gain when you're different. People will think that you have the answers because you have this innovative way where no one else does, because you're an original person. Networking. As a Venus in Aquarius, you always must use the opportunity to network. Always use the opportunity to network. That's like, I think it's if you just do that, you'll be fine in terms of the finances if you're Venus in Aquarius. Just network. Network. Meet as many people as possible. Know as many people as possible. Let them know who you are and bring that innovative side, should I say, not sign. Bring that innovative side. And when you're networking, serve your friends. These people that you meet, they're your friends. Serve them. Help them. Help these people. The more you help this network, be a friend to this network, you're going to see how easy it's going to be to obtain money. It's going to be super easy. You can do this from anywhere in the world because we have the internet. Okay, we have the internet. Help people who, who have, a status. Help them for free. And then you're going to see the money's going to come. Energy. It's all energy. You understand? It's all energy. Pisces. Venus in Pisces. Artistic. Bring your artistic nature to the table because you have it. Every Venus in Pisces has art in them, has creativity in them. Bring that. Show your levels of artistic. And that could be anything. That covers so much. It's unbelievable. But as a Venus in Pisces what that is. So you need to bring that out. The more you bring that out, the more you impress people, the more you raise your vibration, the more money you can make. Be selfless as well. Selfless is such a beautiful trait to have. Especially if Venus in Pisces, people feel it. People feel that Venus in Pisces selfless nature. They feel it deeply when it comes from them. It's just different. It hits in a different way. It just hits differently. So Yeah, sacrifice, selfish. Selfless, sorry, I say, not selfish. Don't be selfish. Be selfless. It's late. That's what I'm just like mixing up my words. It's very late. Gratitude. Gratitude. This is being grateful for everything you have. Constantly be grateful. Constantly. For everything. Just always be grateful. Do gratitude prayer, gratitude journaling, read gratitude books. Be grateful for all the food, grateful for everything that you come across. Be grateful. The money is going to come tenfold if you just do that consistently. It's really easy. It's really easy. And compassion, I can't fit it in, but be compassionate as well, which is kind of selfless, but slightly different. Compassion is like, someone messed up. Instead of judging them and saying you messed up, maybe see the deeper meaning of why they messed up. That compassion that you show towards that person, you never know how that's coming back to you. So be compassionate if you're Venus in Pisces. Anyway, my back is killing me. Anyway, have a think about what I've said. Leave any comments. Have a great day.